Jayco Jay Flight SLX has just introduced their single axle family floor plan that is super affordable. Let's get into it. This is the 2025 Jayco Jay Flight SLX Sport 170BH. This great single axle comes in right around 3,000 pounds to about 700 pounds of cargo carrying capacity in everything you need to be able to go out camping. Not only do you have a dinette off to the side, bedroom up front, and bathroom with bunks in the rear, but the kitchen is going to be located on the campside and gives you more storage than you would initially think. With enough space for a trash can underneath, 2 full extension drawers, storage up top, and a 12-volt refrigerator. So let's go ahead and dive right into the kitchen. There's some things I really like here, some things that, you kind of, I guess, are going to expect at this price point. The first one being that you have a T-mold countertop, right? At this price point, that's, again, what I'm going to expect, just because they're trying to keep that price a little bit lower. It does look really nice, though, and you do get a little more space to the left of the sink than what I've seen in a lot of these other floor plans. You will see it is a fairly small sink with a high-rise faucet there, again, as we normally see, and just like in almost every other one, you have the 2-burner cooktop that's going to be turned sideways, again, just to give you a little bit more countertop space. There is a window right behind to kind of act as rather to bring in a little bit of natural light there. And then you have storage both top and bottom. And I think this is where the floor plan does really well. If you take a look up top and I open it up, you see that that is really good storage up there. And then even better down below, take a look at this. You can see the huge storage with enough space for a trash can, which is always a huge plus for me. And you also get 2 full extension ball bearing drawers with a cubby hole right underneath. And rounding out the kitchen is our appliance stack out with the microwave up top, good storage underneath that, and you can see that I can reach all the way back here very easily, plus a 12-volt refrigerator right underneath that. And dropping all the way down is going to be the furnace, so that way you have a source of heat in here and you can camp in this one into the fall. Then right across from the kitchen is the dinette. Now, this is where I think Jayco really starts to excel, is on this side, again, compared to a lot of the other manufacturers that design this same floor plan. Part of that is going to be with the dinette. Here's what I like that they've done. They kind of give you the best of both worlds, and that is they give you a pedestal table, which I really like that design over having just the drop-down legs, but they also attach it to the wall, so the table is nice and stable. So again, it kind of gives you the best of both, and I really like that they have done that. Now, this does drop down as well, so you can have an additional sleeping space, window here too, and on the one side, you do have some storage underneath the bunk. On this side, you'll see that they have the converter there, so it does eat into a lot of that space. Right up top, you will see additional storage here, and then right in the back is going to be the bunks. And again, great job. Just like with all Jayco, single bunks are going to be weighted for 300 pounds. You will see dual USB ports on both the top and bottom, but my favorite part is right underneath where you have all this additional storage. Most manufacturers don't have that in this floor plan. I love that it's here. If I do have to give just kind of one small negative, it's going to be that, that just the placement of this bar, if you take a look at the mattress, there's just not really a good position for it without the corner kind of being scrunched up. Again, very minor thing, but sometimes for me, it's just the little things that can make a difference. The bathroom features a foot flush lever toilet and shower with on-demand water heater. The bathroom, although small, is very functional. You can see for the foot flush lever toilet, I actually have good legroom even when the door is shut, great shoulder space, and the toilet paper roll holder is already mounted here over to the side. You also see mounted above that is the tankless water heater, so you have on-demand, nearly limitless hot water. Now, as for the shower itself, it does kind of have a tub base. That does a couple things that are really nice. If you need to wash a dog, wash the kids, it makes it easy. Plus, you can see the curtain will stay in here a lot better, unlike a low threshold shower base where water's going to get all over your floor. As for standing height at 6 foot tall, I do pretty much max it out here. I can stand right underneath the vent and have a little more space, but if you're shorter than 6 foot, you should be just fine. The bedroom features a sidewall AC, 60 by 80 queen bed, and several storage options. Probably the biggest selling point when it comes to the bedroom for me in this unit is the fact this has a 60 by 80 residential queen size bed. That is something you normally don't find in this layout, and I think it's awesome that Jayco is able to make room for it. Now, you'll see on the side is going to be the AC. So you can stay comfortable on the hot days because this one, being a smaller RV, that sidewall unit is really all you're going to need. You'll see some storage right across the top here. This is actually a really deep shelf. Again, in comparison to a lot of these floor plans, which will be about half the distance. So I love the added storage there. And you have kind of a mini wardrobe right over here to the side. Now, no, you're not going to put like a full-length dress or anything in there, but it does allow you to hang up a few items. You will also see underneath the big residential bed, you have access to your outside storage there. So you have a couple different storage solutions here in the bedroom. You'll also see that you have your standard electrical outlet, USB ports, and if you want a TV, you not only have the 120 here, but you also have the 12-volt hookup going to be right there, so you can mount a TV. Let's take a look at the outside of the 2025 Jayco Jay Flight SLX Sport 170BH. Man, that's a mouthful. All right, starting off right up front, you're gonna just have your standard tongue jack right here. This is something if you want in the future, you can replace with a power tongue jack. That is a pretty simple installation. Right behind that, you will have a single 20-pound propane tank, rails for the battery there, and then you will see over to this side, this one is prepped for side mount solar. Coming around to this side of the RV, we can see that storage we saw underneath that queen size bed when we were inside. And then taking another step back a little bit further, you will notice the power awning on this one. Something I do really like about the door is the fact that you have a nice big window here, which that does add a little bit of money to put in a larger window, but I like the fact that it just gives you that added light when you're inside. And as you can see, it is tinted glass all the way throughout. Plus, Jayco has an excellent warranty. You have your 2-year limited plus your 3-year structural on there. Single step to be able to climb up into the RV, and then you have electrical port right here on the outside as well. When it comes to construction, you're looking at a wood frame on this one. It's going to have 16 on center, your studs, sorry, will be 16 inches on center, just like you would have in your house. Then you'll have R7 batt insulation in between there. Then up top, they use the Magnum Truss roof system, which is honestly one of the strongest roofs for travel trailers in the industry. You're looking at up to 50% stronger than a lot of the other competitors out there. So if you want to be able to climb up on your roof for and just have that peace of mind, that safety, if you want to get up there, be able to stare up at the stars, this is an excellent camper in order to do that. Now, to climb up onto the roof, this one does have the ladder prep, so you will need to buy the extendable ladder from Lippert there, and we sell it, of course, in our stores, but that way it can attach, you can just climb right up on there. You also see the square tubular bumper on the back here, which with certain water hose setups, you are able to store certain water hoses in there. Then around to the off-camp side, you'll see your cable TV inlet, the tankless water heater I talked about there, city water inlet will be here. Then if you drop down underneath, you will see your single termination for both your black and gray tanks, and then your 30 amp detachable power cord will plug right into here. Again, while a lot of manufacturers do have this floor plan, where I think this one really takes the cake is the fact that you have a 60 by 80 residential queen size bed. You have one of the best dinettes in this floor plan, plus you have storage underneath the bunk. So if you're looking for something that's a great, affordable family travel trailer, this one right here is one you need to check out.